Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, and the Naval Academy, where we're honored to watch some of the nation's finest square off on the gridiron. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on a squad from the American, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Monarchs ready to get this thing started and open the season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The midshipman offense is on the field to start this game. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility. Is back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
And now on second down for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone reader. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
He'll do it himself. Now the pitch. Breaks into the open. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. On the option. Now the toss. Got room at the 35. Hits the afterburner. Touchdown, Navy! Great job by the back on the option. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
They call it the option because there's so many options on the play. There's so many things they can do. The defense did a good job taking away the quarterback. But, man, they lost track of the running back. Great blocking. Running back takes it all the way for the huge touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Old Dominion's offense will have its first possession of the game. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
Buys a little time with his feet. Quarterback's got the first. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of...
Turning it on! Touchdown, Monarchs! A great catch and run for 6. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Navy will go back on the attack. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. With the catch, it's Cooper. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
Scanning the field, it's Woodson. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He's in open space downfield. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
On the move, he fires. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
Man, as a quarterback, you've got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
He's taking the shot. Makes the grab right down the middle. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays.
And the ball swept out. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Monarchs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Run the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Well, I love the job in coverage there. Sure, the guy made the catch, but right away the defender able to bring him down. No possibility of yak on that play.
Looking to throw, it's Woodson. Finds his man, it's Hutchison. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. Navy quick to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Hutchinson. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Navy now facing third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Cooper. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, it's Woodson. Quick strike complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hutchinson. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They've been great on third down. Now to finish the deal on first and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After a drive this long, a field goal will be demoralizing at this point. It's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Big fella moving. Give him 6. Touchdown, midshipman. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Monarchs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Monarchs want to move quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Makes the grab. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They just keep firing. Got a man. It's Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Give to the back. Oh, what a move to get open. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Monarchs are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. On the option, he'll keep it himself. There he goes. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Picks up the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
He's up to 57 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. They'll move the wide receiver. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. The quick out. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Toss sweep to the left. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. The toss sweep to the right. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Smashes it between the uprights. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it on the read. He did not make it a stonewall on third down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And here comes the Navy offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
The midshipman could get really aggressive here on second and short. Back to throw, it's Woodson. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Snap from the gun on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Hutchinson. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains, it's at the 37. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Got it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Use the play fake, now to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Take it all the way. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On the move. And runs through another guy. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. on the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second.
Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Still on his feet at the 45. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Monarchs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He leaves it with his back. And they stop him short of the goal line. They'll mark it at 3.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Flips it out in the flat. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Distance not the problem here. The angle is a little tricky. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Woodson. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Hutchison. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. He lobs one high down the left side. Hauls in the deep ball. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Going up top again. Works the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Navy quick to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Quarterback making checks. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Woodson. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Gonna run it. It's Hodges. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on third down or hand it off. And
Touchdown, Navy! They take the lead with the 6.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Monarchs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the inside give. At the 40, there he goes. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Monarchs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Newsome.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the Monarchs are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, ODU. They move on top here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Still running at the 40. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got it in the middle, it's Hutchinson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
My old coach said you never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. A designed run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight.
Touchdown, midshipmen! And they moved out front here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterback. Understanding right away. Dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback getting it out quick.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. The short hands, it's Butler. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. From the gun, give on the inside. Not a lot of daylight, he gets one to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's squarely.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an out.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Monarchs send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Navy! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Virginia Tech looks like a legit contender right now. That offense is just having its way so far.
And the returner is stopped. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Turning it on! He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
That's a first down for the offense.
Off play action on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They want to see if they can score the deuce.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Woodson. He uncorks one deep. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Callow. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The midshipman looking for a chunk play on third and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun on third down. With the catch, it's Hutchison. Oh, he's got some space. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops. You get them to third down. You get them to those critical points, and now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Line getting set on second down. Goes to the option. The pitch. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. One more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And nice job by the defense. Understanding second and short, they're playing run. You can see super physical, now forcing the third down and short.
Navy now facing third and short. The give to the fullback. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Navy will try to use every second on this clock. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, midshipman. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, beat, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Bringing it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down.
For the offense. QB spicing. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And, man, that's tough. As a defense, you're celebrating your offense. We're about to go take the lead. We're about to go win this game late in the fourth quarter, and then they
lost one deep down the right side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. One more play to pad the stats. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Here's a throw downfield late. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete.